Hey, I am Jessica Irwin, and I work for Psykinetic as their web developer, keynote speaker and eye-controlled musician. I absolutely love my job. We are consistently breaking down barriers. Up until now, I have avoided flying my electric wheelchair on any commercial airline. However, as a result of becoming an eye-controlled musician, it was inevitable I had to start flying, because I wasn't going to turn down performances for anything. I am going to share the process of flying I have worked out. Hopefully it will make your travels easier too. The steps I am going to cover in this blog video are: booking flights that cater for your wheelchair, selecting your team of carers, and airport transfers. I have also included some useful links in the description in this video, including the wonderful travel agent I use who has heaps of experience with wheelchairs and airlines, the steps of getting approval for your wheelchair from Dangerous Goods, and other blogs you may find helpful too. So here we go. The important thing to remember is, prior preparation prevents pain and poor performance. Selecting an airline and a particular aircraft, I absolutely love Qantas, mainly because they have a great deal of experience flying wheelchairs and they don't seem to cancel many flights. Having delayed or cancelled flights is a disruption for everyone, but when you are sitting in an airport wheelchair for an extended period of time, you will experience physical pain. Another great thing about Qantas, they let you remain in your own wheelchair right up to you board the plane. So on the rare occasion your flight is delayed, you still have the comfort of your own wheelchair. If the backrest of your wheelchair folds down, you can board any Qantas flight. However, if your wheelchair is like mine and has a fixed height that is higher than 106 centimeters, you need to travel on an Airbus 330. This aircraft has a large enough cargo hold to fit your wheelchair. Also, prior to boarding you are required to unplug the wheelchair from the battery and put the wheelchair in freewheel, or manual mode. I have modified mine so it is easier to unplug the battery for my carers. Qantas even have hoists if you are unable to transfer by yourself. You are required to contact them prior to booking your flight if you need this facility, because there are only certain plane seats that work with the hoist. On some international flights, Qantas do have disabled toilets that open up. However, you have to take into consideration your physical limitations to whether they are an option for you. With interstate flights, go to the toilet before you board the plane. Then you can sit back and watch all of the other passengers rush for the plane toilets as soon as the seatbelt sign is switched off. I am thinking, dudes, we have literally been in the air for 10 minutes. What is the fascination with the shoebox toilets? Am I missing out on something here? Finally, before you book your flights, you need to email the Dangerous Goods team. I have included their email address in the video description below. The height, width, depth, weight, battery type, and voltage of your electric wheelchair. They will send you back a letter of approval that your wheelchair is safe to fly. This approval letter lasts for 12 months, and you are required to show it at check-in. This letter is gold, don't lose it. I also requested an approval letter for my wheelchair battery charger. You don't really need this, but it seems to save arguments at check-in. Selecting your team of carers. The most important people who are accompanying you are your carers, because without them you can't participate in the journey ahead. Sometimes if I am aware that the trip is going to be really demanding, I will take 2 carers and roster them so one is working while the other is resting. Furthermore, I really think about which carers I feel have the skills to cope with the journey at hand. For example, going for a holiday in Queensland can be very different to a work trip that demands that you be at certain places at certain times. Being non-verbal, I recommend that you write a procedure for getting you on and off the aircraft, looking after your needs during the trip, and any tricks you have that are going to make their job physically easier. Taking care of your needs in an environment different than your home will take additional problem solving than usual. Again, help your carers as much as you are able to. You're a team, and a family in most cases. If everyone is on the same page, it is happy days. 3 airport transfers. Time to break out in a dance. because you have made it to your destination, and you are sitting in your electric wheelchair, with all of your bags and you have been to the toilet. Now you want to arrive at the hotel before happy hour ends. Thumbs up. This is the easiest part of the journey, because at the airports there are disabled taxi ranks. Simply get a maxi taxi. Before your holiday you can email the taxi company and they will post you out a booklet of Interstate taxi vouchers that gives you half-price discounts. Up to $60. That email address is in the video subscription too. Best of luck with your travels.